Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're diving into a Sephora haul, but with a twist. Yes, I did some shopping, but this time I set an intention to stay mindful, stick to a budget, and only buy things that truly aligns with my goals. So if you're looking for some inspiration without overspending, you're in the right place. So let's get into it. Here is a little preview of the items that I bought. First up, we have skincare. I picked up a new cleanser since I ran out, and I decided to try this one. I have used it for a couple of days now, and it has been gentle, but it does clean my skin well without leaving it overly dry. Next product is a toner. I have used the Ordinary toner before and it's actually a repurchase. I like that it's a multi-use product because I not only can use it on my face, but I also can use it on my body, and sometimes I use it on my scalp. Next is the Belief Eye Cream. I have used this product before, so it's a repurchase. I really like the fact that it's very moisturizing because I do suffer from very dry under eyes where my makeup always tends to sort of crease. As you can see, it's moisturizing and it doesn't feel thick at all, so I feel like I can use it even in the summertime when it's hot. Next, we have some beauty tools. First I have is a makeup brush. I don't tend to buy makeup brushes a lot. That's why I decided to purchase this one from Hourglass. I was debating between the foundation brush or the concealer brush. The only difference is the foundation brush, it's a lot bigger. I went for the concealer brush because I find that I can get more use out of it since it's a smaller size. I can use it for concealer, and also if I need to use it as foundation, I can still use it. It just takes a little bit longer to blend out. So the next tool that I picked out is actually a hair tool. It's an attachment to my Dyson Airwrap. I got the Airwrap before they came out with the new barrels, so I decided to purchase this attachment because you can switch from left and right. Because the old Dyson Airwrap, you have to switch out the barrels if you were to curl the left side versus the right side, and also the barrels were a lot shorter. And since I have long hair, I think the longer barrel will work a bit better. And overall, it's just more convenient to have one barrel. Also, when it comes to travel, I think it's easier to just take one item. Next is the fun part, which is the makeup products. First up is lips. I love lip products. It's one of the items that I buy a lot when it comes to makeup. I first picked up the Fenty lip oil. I heard a lot of good things about it, and because it's a lip oil, I like the fact that it's not sticky. There really isn't too much of a color on it, but I like the fact that it makes my lips look juicy and plump, and it keeps my lips hydrated. And I like that the brush head, it's rather big because it's easier to apply. Next, I picked up a new concealer. I'm planning to use this as an under eye concealer. I've always been on a hunt for concealers, especially for my under eyes, because I can't really find a hydrating concealer since my under eyes is always dry. I heard a lot of good things about this concealer, so I'm excited to give it a try. Next is blush products. Besides lip products, I love buying blushes, but this time I limited myself to only two. I first picked up a pinky shade and I have started using it already, and I really like the color. The packaging is also very cute. It's like a jelly cover. I think that's a very nice touch, and I like the fact that it's squared. It was a little bit difficult pulling the wand out. I got a little bit over the cap, but other than that, I think the color is really great. The color payoff is really nice, and because I got it in a pinky shade, it seems like it's a cool tone pink. It did help brighten up my complexion. So the next blush I picked up is more of a peachy pink color. The packaging is very different from the Huda Beauty brush. It's a squeeze tube, and the point is sort of like a needle, and I haven't seen it in other types of blushes. Also, a little bit goes a long way. I fell in love with the color after swatching it and blending it out. It looks very natural on my skin tone, and also I like the texture of it. It's matte but also hydrating. It doesn't give off like a sticky feeling. Here's how the two blushes look swatch. I decided to add a bit more for the swatches so you can see the color. Guava is more of a peachy pink color, versus cotton candy is more on the baby pink side. They're both very hydrating, but for cotton candy, there is a bit of sparkle. It's very subtle, only notice it if you look at it up close. Here are all the products I bought for this Sephora VIB round. I am trying to be conscious, so I did try to limit myself to products I can use on a daily basis and not just, buying loads of beauty products. So as a tip to budgeting, number one would be to shop with a purpose. Just because it's on sale, it doesn't mean you have to buy it. And number two, is there a use of that item? Are you buying it because you're just seeing it overly promoted, or it's something that you'll actually use? And lastly, these products will always be there. Just because you're not able to buy it now because you're on a budget doesn't mean that you can't buy it later on. So you shouldn't feel pressure just to buy the item right now. Thanks for hanging out with me today. If you enjoyed this kind of haul, give it a like, comment below with your Sephora favorites, and hit that subscribe button. Until next time, stay glowing and grounded.